Hello again. You know what's really amusing? Well, there's a lot of things that are amusing. But what I find very amusing is that the Democrats are trying to kowtow to women. Yeah, they're trying to gain their votes. And, you know, they're talking about equal pay for equal work, yet at the same time, it's been proven that the females that work in the White House make less money than the males that work in the White House in similar positions. You sort of wonder why that is, huh? Well, I mean, that's just how it is. It's not do as I do, it's do as I say. And again, this is just another ruse of the Democratic Party trying to win favor with the women by trying to pretend that they're for equality. Now, let's assume that I'm right on my speculation that Barack Hussein Obama is in fact a Muslim Arab. All right? Come along with me, just pretend. Let's assume that that in fact is what he is. Well, what do we know about Islam and their total lack of respect for women? What do we know about Islam and what they think of women by allowing the men to have, what is it, 5 wives? What do we know about Islam when the man can go and participate with prostitutes for as long as he wants, as long as he doesn't do it for more than 30 minutes at a time? What do we know about Islam and the way they have total disrespect for women based on how they can divorce them when they want to move on? They simply say, divorce, 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 and they're gone. How do you think King Abdullah has had in excess of 30 wives and 40 children? How do you think that works? You know, I posted a couple of videos recently, and one was on a cleric by the name of Nasar al-Umar, and he's a Syrian cleric, and he put forth a ruling, and the ruling allows them meaning the Al-Qaeda or the Al-Nusra, to marry their sisters because they're running out of women because they're slaughtering Syrian women. And they don't want them to be deprived of sex. So what do you think happens when they're tired of those women that they've quote-unquote married? Well, they simply look at them and say, divorce, divorce, divorce. And then they go find another one, or another 4 or 5. If Barack Hussein Obama is what I'm absolutely convinced he is, which is a radical extremist Muslim Arab, do you think that he has any respect for women? Do you think that he's even married to one? Well, if you think that, you're wrong. No. Homosexuals don't marry women. Bisexuals do. But from all the evidence that's all over the web, Obama is not a bisexual. Obama is a full-blown homosexual, which is why he would never marry a woman. But that's a whole different story. What's important for people to know is the truth. And this particular administration constantly lies. How do you think that the usurpers won the Pinocchio Award? You can't believe anything that he says, nor can you believe anything that anyone in his criminal, dysfunctional administration says, including the Secretary of State, John Kerry. That's what I think. So what do you think? Do you think you're going to stop being fooled and look at the facts? Do you think that any Democrat gives a damn about anything but themselves? If you do, you don't remember anything from history. The Ku Klux Klan was started, I believe, in 1876. I'm not certain of the date, I have forgotten it, but I have made videos on it and I have made mention of it, by the Democrats. The Jim Crow laws that persecuted African Americans, Democrats. In the early 20s and 30s, the Democrats were dead set against immigration. The Democrats. They want the votes. That's why they're kowtowing. The only ones they care about is themselves. Wake up, America. Wake up and stop being fooled.